Chapter 10, the 10th key, communication. Ask, and it is given. Co-founder of Microsoft and world's richest man, Bill Gates says, "I'm a great believer that any tool that enhances communication has profound effects in terms of how people can learn from each other and how they can achieve the kind of freedoms that they're interested in." Educator John Dewey tells us, there is more than a verbal tie between the words common, community, and communication. Developing your communication skills is an important part of getting what you want in life. First and foremost, you must learn to ask for what you want and have faith that you will receive it. The previous chapters have taught you how to ask with focused attention and expectancy. This chapter will focus on the actual art of verbal and nonverbal communication for maximum success. How did 28-year-old Donald Trump purchase the former Commodore Hotel for $10 million and turn it into the Grand Hyatt with no money of his own? The same way he acquired options to purchase $68 million worth of land, the future home of the Jacob Javits Convention Center in downtown Manhattan. He asked, and it was given. First, he asked by giving his attention to his vision. Then, he asked the city of New York for tax abatements. He asked the owners of the properties to grant him exclusive options to purchase while he sought out deals for the properties. He asked the banks to lend him the financing he would need to make the deals. He asked the owners of Hyatt hotels to believe in his vision and become the management partner for the property. This required a lot of asking on Donald Trump's part. Donald had to have very clear objectives of what he wanted in these deals. Then, he had to communicate his vision to others and make them see the opportunity that he envisioned. Trump had to be extremely persistent and persuasive to get so many people to agree to make these deals happen. He had to communicate effectively with a lot of people. How did Barack Obama get elected president? He asked people to vote for him. How did Ray Kroc sell so many McDonald's franchises? He asked people to buy them. How does McDonald's make so much money? They ask customers to go to their restaurants and buy their food. Learning to ask for what you want is a basic part of actually receiving it. Positive communication with others. Everybody likes a positive person. We all respond well to others who bring us up rather than bring us down. It's a turn on to be encouraged, inspired, and made to feel good. It's a turn off to be discouraged, deflated, and made to feel bad. Positive language is filled with such phrases as, "I will," "I can," "thank you," and so on. Communication is an extension of your attitude. If you have a positive attitude, you will communicate that outwardly with your body language, words, and tone. If you have a negative attitude, that will also come across regardless of the words you use. Compliment others. Find things that are good about others. See the value in other people and be free in acknowledging it. Don't you like it when other people admire things about you and let you know? Aren't you more likely to help a person who shows you respect instead of criticizing you? A picture is worth 1,000 words. Use language that paints pictures for others to see. Speak in specifics rather than generalities. You will have customers lined up around the block. Women will be begging for you to talk to them. New Yorkers will be fighting for a ticket to sip champagne at the grand opening. You'll drive the ball straight down the fairway. Always focus on what is wanted. Communicate positively in terms of what you want and what others want. For example, "I'd like to take you on a date. I want you to invest in this deal and we'll both make a lot of money. I want this company to grow and prosper. I want to find a solution. I will do my best to make sure we land that account. I want to see the area revitalized and prospering." So many times when I ask a person, "What is your dream home?" they begin by saying, "Well, I don't need a big house. I don't need a lot of space. I don't... ... I ask them, what qualities does your ideal mate have? They tell me, well, they don't go around cheating on me. They don't interrupt. They don't act disrespectfully, and so on. I hear, I'm not trying to be in a relationship where what I don't want to have happen is, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I don't mean to sound rude, but, and so on to no avail. So many people talk about what they don't want and truly are not conscious of the fact that what they talk about and focus on becomes their reality. They don't know why they live in a world full of things they don't want. How can you expect to get good things in life when you go around always focusing and talking about what you don't want? Learn to catch yourself and others when you hear them talking in terms of don't want. And learn to replace your thinking and communicating in terms of what you do want. This is required to live in a world of things that you want. When you communicate in terms of what you are afraid might happen, what you think could go wrong, or what you don't like about certain circumstances, you are communicating fears and doubts to others. Most people have enough of their own fears and doubts without you saddling them with more. Give them something they don't have, such as hope, clarity, and confidence. Body language. You are constantly communicating with the world around you, whether you are talking or not. Non-verbally, we say much more than we do with words. In fact, 93% of our communication is body language and tone. Only 7% of the actual words we say is what is involved in our total communication with others. A smile is a powerful, positive communication. Tightly compressed lips or disapproving eyes tell us all we need to know about a person's outlook. Practice walking with your chest up, shoulders back, and a smile on your face. The way you carry yourself conveys an immediate first impression before you ever say a word to anyone. If you carry yourself with self-confidence, others will detect that. You are indicating to others that you can sell their product, excel in a job, or be a supportive mate. You immediately know a person's attitude by his or her body language. It is important to pick up on those cues so that you can construe other people's receptivity to your goals and ideas. Replace I can't with how can I? When you say I can't, you are sending a message to your brain that says there's no hope. Shut down, accept defeat. When you ask yourself, how can I? You are sending a message to your brain that helps you to come up with a solution. Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen once asked themselves the question, how can we sell 1 million books in a day? The idea came to them to run a special promotion in airports across the U.S. on a weekday during the peak hours of business travel. The idea succeeded and they sold their 1 million books. They asked and it was given. Pose these questions to yourself. How can I get the job? How can I get $1 million for my idea? How can I start my own business? How can I get the bank to loan me the money to buy that property? Empowering thoughts. You are a child of the Most High God. Your physical reality is connected to the spiritual world. You are connected to the entire universe. You are important to God and to the entire world. By developing your talents, you provide something to the world that wasn't there before. You have unique talents and gifts that make you special. You have a destiny to be great. You can have love, health, and prosperity. You are blessed. You have been given the gift of life. There is a solution to all problems that benefits everyone involved. All possibilities exist. God has given you co-creative powers to create your own reality. You are a creative being, made to do, be, and have all you want in life. When you reach out to God, He will always respond. It is in your power to direct your attention towards anything you choose. That which you give your attention to repeatedly becomes your reality. You are in control of your own destiny. God wants you to have great things. There is infinite abundance of health, wealth, and prosperity for you and everyone. Solving problems feels good. Your well-being is of primary importance in life. Birds are made to fly, fish are made to swim, humans are made to create their own reality. You are not competing for the gifts in life that you desire. You are creating them through your relationship with the infinite. It's easy to be you. You are a boundless spirit with unlimited power. The Most High, all-knowing God knows your deepest desires. You can achieve all of your greatest desires with the help of God. God is in all things and in the spaces between all things. God has the power to do all things and is helping you right now to achieve your dreams. Power phrases. It's extremely important that you get your mind adjusted to the concepts of I can, I will, I'm going to, and so forth. I've put together a list here to inspire you, to influence you in the direction of the type of inner communication that you must develop in order to encourage yourself to take the actions that will produce the results that you truly want in life. So here's a list of some sample power phrases and the type of communication you must use with yourself in order to make your dreams come true.